That he and Shanghai Lil had taken leave of Dr. Carstairs and were heading into the territory of the Tiger's Claw by plane. Both are determined to avenge the massacre of Jim's caravan in the pass and bring Prince Bhutan to justice. In Bhutan's camp, where Myra Trent, Hawkins, and Kolo are held prisoners, other events were taking place. Myra Trent and Peter Hawkins freed themselves from their bonds and managed to capture and tie up Prince Bhutan and the guard. Then Peter Hawkins left Myra guarding Bhutan and went to find Kolo and a means of escape from Bhutan's camp. While Myra Trent was alone with her prisoners, she was surprised by the White Devil Sahib. The thrilling adventures of Jungle Jim are pictured each Sunday in the Comic Weekly, the world's greatest pictorial supplement of humor and adventure. The Comic Weekly, each page printed in full color, is distributed everywhere as an integral part of your Hearst Sunday newspaper. And now we continue our story. Jungle Jim and Shanghai Lil are in a plane which is high over the hills of Upper Burma.
Lil, what in the world are you planning to do?
Fasten your safety belt, Jim. I'm going to set this crate down so that it'll look like a crank-up.
You're crazy, Lil. Pull the nose up.
You don't understand, Jim. If I just land, some of Bhutan's men are sure to see the ship and report it to him. It won't take him long to figure out that there's another spy in his camp, and then where do we get off?
The plan was all right as long as you were alone, Lil. You forget I'm with you. We've got to get our bearings and land away from his camp. What do you think you'd be if the two of us cracked up in Bhutan's backyard?
Oh, he won't see us.
Listen, Lil, I've got a better plan.
Well, what is it?
Let's fly over this territory, find out where his camp is, and get the lay of the ground.
And have him hear the plane overhead?
Well, supposing he does. We'll fly on a few miles, take to our parachute, and let the plane do a real crack-up. Once we get on the ground, we'll separate.
Well, it might work.
At least it stands as good a chance as your plan, Lil. All that we know about Bhutan is that he's supposed to be somewhere nearby. Let's fly in wide circles until we spot his camp.
Okay, Jim. Have it your way.
That's the best way, Lil. Hand me those glasses and let's get some altitude. The moon's bright enough so I can spot a camp or a village.
Here they are. See anything?
No, Lil. No, not a thing. There's a hill ahead. Maybe when we can see into the valley on the other side...
You'll be able to in just a minute. Jim, are you feeling all right?
Perfect, Lil. All I needed was some action to throw off the after effects of the concussion. Hey, wait, Lil. That looks like some smoke over there. Circle to your right.
I see it, Jim.
There's some sort of a settlement there. There are several huts.
Shall I fly directly over them?
Yes, but let's glide over them. We've got good altitude now. Cut your motor and they won't hear us.
Right.
Glide in a wide circle if you can, Lil. I want to get a good look.
There are at least 10 huts.
That's right. Lil, there's Bhutan's camp. I'd bet on it.
It must be. Doc Carstairs said that as far as anyone knows, there's no other settlement in these hills except a native village much further north.
That's it, all right. It's just the kind of a place Bhutan would choose. Protected on all sides by hills and heavy jungle. Well, you'd never find it except from the air.
Jim, I have to turn my motor on. We're losing altitude and flying speed.
Hold it just a minute more. We're right over the center of the village.
Sorry, Jim, I can't do it. We'll go into a spin and drop in his lap.
Boy, oh boy, that did it all right. They're running out of their huts like ants. You scared the life out of them.
Jim, I can't pull the plane out of it.
Let me have the controls.
Jim, we're going to crash.
It's no use, Lil. The controls are jammed. There's only one thing left. Bail out.
We can't use our parachute here. We're practically over Bhutan's camp.
We've got to, Lil. Bail out.
While Jungle Jim and Shanghai Lil watch Bhutan's camp from their plane high in the air, another scene has been taking place below them.
Master, who has done this?
Do not ask questions.
Bring the men. The prisoners have escaped.
Yes, master.
Go. Find them. They shall die for this.
Yes, master.
Dogs that would dare to tie and gag Bhutan shall feel the tiger's claw.
Master.
Darajat, Rana.
Master.
Yes, Darajat. You will come with me. Rana will take the men and search the camp. The white dogs have escaped. Go to the tiger's hut. He has the girl.
Yes, master.
Bring them to me at once. Silence. The Ancient One returns. Seize him. So, Hawkins, again you are my prisoner. Did you think that you could escape Bhutan disguised as one of my men?
Oh, never mind my disguise. Where's Miss Trent? What have you done with her?
She'll be back in a few minutes, Ancient One. While you were gone, the tiger, he whom the natives call the White Devil Sab, carried her away.
My son, Ronnie? No!
So, you know whom I mean. He will bring her back, Mr. Hawkins. Alive, I hope.
So that's it, eh? Well, maybe you'll change your mind, Bhutan. Miss Trent used to be his nurse. She knows how to handle him.
They cannot escape. No white man or woman has ever left these hills alive. You, Ancient One, will be no exception. The Harat, bring him to my hut.
We will follow, master.
You have the upper hand now, Bhutan. But you're gonna pay, and don't you forget it.
Many men have made that threat. None have ever lived to see the day. Neither will you.
You're a cowardly murderer, Bhutan. That's what you are.
Here is my hut. We will go inside and await your friends. Evidently we have not long to wait. Already my men have captured them.
Master, we have found them.
Good. Bring them to me at once.
Yes, master.
Inside, Ancient One. This time we will dispose of you so that you will cause no more trouble.
The tiger and the prisoner are here, master.
Good. What of the slave, Kolo?
He is not to be found.
What? He must not escape. If he does, someone will pay. Find the slave Kolo and bring him to me. Do you understand?
Yes, master.
Bring the white woman in. The White Devil Sab will wait until I send for him.
It shall be as you ask.
Maybe this is the break, Bhutan. I hope Kolo gets away and brings the old breed army.
Silence!
In here, Mem-Sahib.
Let go of my arm.
In here.
I can walk.
Ah, Miss Trent. I am glad to see you again.
Bhutan.
Your clumsy attempt to escape has failed. Did you think that I was going to stay tied up, Miss Trent?
What happened, Mr. Hawkins?
His men found him after you left, Miss Trent.
I will do the talking here, Ancient One.
Why can't you be decent, Bhutan? Let us go. We can do you no harm.
In good time, you will be freed, Miss Trent.
If you knows what's good for you, you let us go before Kolo gets the authorities, Bhutan.
That slave will never leave the hills of Upper Burma, Ancient One. My men will see to that.
Did he escape?
You're right, he did.
Mr. Hawkins, I ask that you let me do the talking. Since you refuse, I must silence you. The Harat, take Miss Trent away. I would like to speak with Mr. Hawkins alone.
Mr. Hawkins, look out. He's got a gun.
Take her away, slave. What's that?
Master.
Yes.
The British plane. They are directly overhead, master.
It must be brought down.
The men are frightened, master. They are running into the jungle.
I warned you, Bhutan. They're coming for you.
As Bhutan tries to bring order among his frightened followers, Jungle Jim and Shanghai Lil land by parachute a short distance away from his camp. In descending, they become separated.
Oh. Well, at least I came down easy. Oh, well, but lucky. Lil? Lil? Lil, where are you? Lil? Say, Lil, is that you? Lil? Lil, where are you?
We're here, Jim. Are you all right?
I can't see you.
You left. Come over here and help me get untangled.
What's the matter, Lil? Are you hurt?
No, but I'm all mixed up with this parachute. It's caught in a tree.
Wait a minute, I'll help you. No. There. There you are.
Now, Jim, we got to get moving. Someone must have heard it.
Probably. But I doubt if they saw us bail out or the plane fall. We got over the top of the hill before we came down.
Just the same, Bhutan will send his men to find out what's going on. If he doesn't find the plane tonight, they're sure to see it in the morning.
What's your plan? I think we ought to circle the camp and get over on the other side. They'll look in the direction the plane disappeared.
You're right about that, but I've got a better plan. You circle around to the other side and keep out of sight. I'll stay here and put on my act.
What do you mean?
I'll rave, make believe I'm hurt, and get carried into the camp. I can get away with it. That's how I got to Doc Carstairs. I fooled him.
Oh, but Lil, that's too dangerous.
We've got to find out what's going on in Bhutan's camp, Jim. I can get in that way without them getting suspicious. We've got to run some risk.
I don't like it, Lil.
The only way, and I'm going through with it. You keep under cover behind that hill south of the village. I'll find some way of getting in touch with you.
Lil, someone's coming.
Yes. Whoever it is, they're headed directly toward us.
They've seen your parachute. Part of it is hanging in that tree like a white flag.
Listen. Can't be many of them coming.
It's only one man, Lil. If there were more, it'd make a lot more noise.
Bound to see us.
Maybe. But whoever he is, he'll never get back to Bhutan to talk. Keep out of sight behind these bushes now. I'm going to take him.
What are you going to do?
Grab him as he goes by. Keep down now.
There he is, Jim.
I see him. I've got your...
Hold him, Jim.
Try your face behind him, Lil.
Go on, Jim.
What? Lil, it's Kolu.
Yes, it's Kolu. Jungle Jim and his faithful servant reunited once more. But Bhutan has sent his men to bring Kolu back. Will they trail him to Jungle Jim and Shanghai Lil? The adventures you have just heard dramatized will appear in full-color action pictures in the Comic Weekly. The big Comic Weekly distributed with your Hearst Sunday newspaper everywhere. In the world's greatest pictorial supplement of humor and adventure, you will find all the famous characters who live in the world of color pictures. There's the Katzenjammer Kid, Jiggs and Maggie, Barney Google, The Little King, Flash Gordon, Toots and Casper, and a brand new feature, Gags and Gals. See all these famous characters in your copy of next Sunday's Comic Weekly. And don't forget our date next week, same time, same station, for a continuation of the adventures of Jungle Jim.